All right, just got to the train station and now we are walking up to check out, drum roll please, the Cup of Noodles Factory. Okay, so we're heading straight. It's a nice little area. You want a coffee when you get off, and like everywhere it seems, places to eat. Oh, look at all those school kids. They got their red hats on. And then it looks like this is like a little playground area. Very cool. Okay, arrived. So here we are. The Cup of Noodle Factory and Museum. For many of you, especially college kids, this is your route. When you eat that cup of noodle, you will now know the source of your nutrition. Very excited to check this out. And away we go. Okay, so we enter and see this sign. So it looks like a couple different options here. We have a workshop and the Ramen Factory. So either 500 or 1,000. We have this display over here. Interesting. We're gonna find out a little bit more about this as we go through. Okay, so we go up some steps. We have the Chicken Ramen Factory this way. And we go down this hall. I already see another sign. And I have to say, the chicken ramen was my favorite, or is my favorite, of the different varieties of the cup of noodle. I know beef is also a popular choice, as is shrimp. But I am, in fact, a chicken fan myself. And what do we have here? Look at this. We have a small army of children with chicken hats. We have to see this, or the door's locked. So we will just kind of snoop from the side. And they are indeed making something here. So hold on, let's see what we got going. This looks like an instructor putting some type of flour mix into the bowl, as the students also confusingly look and try to copy what the instructor is instructing them to do. And I don't often make predictions, but when I do, they're usually right. And I have a feeling they are going to be making their own cup of noodle, as will we. But anyway, time to move on. Okay, so we have a display here with some interesting looking artifacts. This may be the founder over here with a very cool hat, and I don't exactly know what this is, but if you read Japanese, you can learn.
This is the founder of the Cup Noodles Museum.
Okay, so this is indeed the founder, Momofuku Alko, if I'm saying that correctly. He likes golf, from what I can see. I have to say he's the coolest looking university student. Maybe that's why he's inspired a generation with his food. We have some medals. I'm not sure if he had served in the military or not. There's a key there. And some more medals. It would be nice if they had some English translation so we can get a little more insight, but he's a popular guy and looks like he made Time magazine, 60 Years of Asian Heroes. So I would agree. I would agree. Okay, so we come down the steps and a display here. I'm assuming this is just different products they have. Oh wow, and we have this cool cafeteria area. So we will check this out in a minute. Interesting. And I got some more stuff for kids over here. I see some different markers and little chicken things on the table. And how about this? Cup of noodles and a vending machine. There's a first time for everything, I have to say. All right. Wow, this is a wall, a literal wall of noodles. This must be every single style of cup of noodle that they make around the world is what I'm guessing. Now, it's all the same one from top to bottom. So we'll just kind of go to the side and see these. And I had no idea there was this many of them. I mean, I would have guessed maybe like 5 or 10 different ones, but way more than that. I'll have to, maybe I'll count these afterwards to get a total. Now that's, I like spicy food. So some Diablo, Flamas, Limon. That sounds pretty good. So for anybody that's looking for the next $1 million idea in the US, maybe you can let some of these entries just inspire you a little bit. Huh. This one actually has like pieces of beef in it. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so the way this works is you buy your cup of noodle and then you go over there and you customize it. So it's 500 yen, which is a little over $3 US right now. And you can also, at one of those tables, decorate the cup if you want to customize it, and you can also use it as like a souvenir. Okay, so we have to wash our hands too. Okay, so when you get to the table, we got some markers, a little inspiration if you want to draw a chick, and you customize your cup. So when we go over there, you can have your souvenir. Okay, okay, so this guy right here, without the bag, was my inspiration. I know you guys are dying to know how it turned out. So brace yourself. Drum roll. Dun, 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 dun. Am I a Picasso or no? You tell me. You tell me. But there's one last finishing touch that I'll show you right now. Okay, finishing touches. So we're trademarking this. I know you've heard America runs on Dunkin', but college runs on Noodle. If I see this anywhere else, it's been copyrighted. We got video evidence. I may or may not sue. I don't know. Okay, we are now going to make our ramen. We get to be a kid again. This is gonna be fun. And we'll check out the factory part when we get up there. Okay, so we can see here, here's the noodles coming through the factory. Okay, so we hand the cup to her. And actually pretty cool. There's all the different toppings they have. So I'll check that out in a second. Okay, so we have the cup, the noodle, and then we spin this. And that's going to put the noodle in the cup. All right, so now I'm filling up my cup of noodle. I want to do chili tomato. I'm gonna try these little chiclets here. Yeah, that one there. I will try whatever that is, the meat. This one. Pork, yeah, we'll do pork. We're gonna do shrimp. And then the crab meat, or yeah, that one right there. Yes. Arigato. Protein-based diet, boys and girls. Protein-based diet. Alright, you can see that I'm pressing the top on the cup. So we are just about done. And then it looks like it's going to go through some type of heat thing. We'll see. Okay. They are sealing my cup now. So we are going to have them wrap it in some saran wrap in a second, and then they will seal it in this little oven. We're seeing the whole process unfold. Okay, there's mine coming up. They wrap the plastic, and now we are going to seal this, and then take it to this counter. All right, so mine is coming out hot on the press. And you have to ask yourself, how many of you have a beef, seafood, shrimp, crab meat, cup of noodles? The answer, none of you. Only I possess the goods. If you want a copy, you gotta come to Osaka. And the final part of the process, because this is so rare and valuable, we are in fact going to seal this to make sure this can get to my microwave. So let's go. Okay, so we got this sealed and protected. And then one last thing. And now we have the gangster chain, a 2024. You thought it would be a gold one or silver. It's not. I don't make the rules. Check this out. The anatomy of a cup of noodle. So, if you ever wonder, now you know. Okay, we are now entering the museum. And I am seeing some space themes, and also it looks like a timeline. So this actually may be when each noodle was created. Okay, this I'm interested in, so let's check it out. So it looks like it all started in 1958. And the kids are ducking. You're good. Okay. Some progress, and then 1971, we had a lot of new entries. And I'm assuming things just kind of blew up from there because, like many things in life, we start off small and then compound interest, big things start to happen. But yeah, we are now entering the 90s. For those who don't know, 90s was a great time to be alive. I did catch a little bit of that myself. And, oh wow. The 90s blew up so big that now we actually have a ceiling to go with the wall. So very cool, very cool. And as I get a little bit closer, I'm realizing that 2000 has the most action. I mean, check this out. We're gonna have the entire ceiling now. Going from the 90s where there's a little bit, now the 2000s just totally take over. I mean, this wall is just filled with all kinds of different stuff. Good chance this is when they probably started going international and having a lot of different flavors for different countries. That would be my guess. You're good, man. I cannot read all these different languages, but I do know that some of these are from different regions. The kids are amazed. I cannot blame them. And then these are the newest ones. And the little chick tells us time to go right. But before we do, what is going on over here? This must be a replica of where it all started. Wow, the humble beginnings. The founder, like many others, must have just started making it in his kitchen and things just took off. So, this is the roots, my friends. This is the roots. And now we're going to get a little bit more history going on. It's going to give you a timeline. Unfortunately, I cannot read Japanese, or at least not very well. So, maybe another day. But for those who can, or those who just want to look at the pictures, we will look. And you may or may not learn. What do we have going on here? Oh, wow. So they kind of have like exhibits built in. Look at this. Okay, they show you, I guess, when he packed it with the cup. Let's see what this is. Maybe some of the original toppings. Another look inside the cup. And finally, macadamia nuts. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting that. And then a cup of noodle vending machine. So now it looks like we're going into a space exhibit. Do astronauts like cup of noodle? I'm gonna say, since it's here, the answer is probably yes. Okay, so the UFO, looking at the video, one of those packs is a UFO one, so maybe that is for the astronauts in space. Maybe that is where it came from. We have a spacesuit, and then some pictures, and lastly, and here's the founder here. Yes, I'm assuming this must have been popular with astronauts in space, because you can see this guy eating some over there, more of the founder. And then we have one last exhibit where there's some forks and looks like Space Ram miso. Okay. Space Ram curry. These must be the different flavors. And then Space Ram or Ram original. And maybe these chopsticks are the ones you can use in outer space, as well as the silverware. Once again, not sure, but NASA 2021 it says. So these are pretty recent. I'm assuming they're used in space. And then you have the 2009 set. So very interesting stuff. Okay, so if you're in Osaka, check out the Cup Noodle Factory and Museum. Definitely worth the trip. But if you guys like the video, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment if you have any questions, and until next time.